Okay, we're going to go to from egg to butterfly. Eggs will hatch in about 4 days, depending on when you found the egg. If you found it on the 4th day, it's going to hatch right away. If you found it on the 2nd day, it'll be 2 days. So on the average, they hatch in about 4 days. The caterpillar will eat the egg and then proceed to eat the leaves. And right there, see a freshly hatched caterpillar is going to start munching on that egg. They do that to get the protein out of the egg and get them started eating their vegetables for the rest of their lives. Okay, and here we have 2 full-grown caterpillars. And this looks like an egg, but I don't think it is. So that's what'll fool you sometimes. And those caterpillars are getting very close to the point where they'll turn into a chrysalis. Okay, there you go, 7 days old. And this one's just 1 day old. This guy's been chowing down pretty good. He's pretty good size for 1 day old. Watch for what looks like black pepper sprinkled on the bottom of the cage. This is caterpillar poop. You see that? You know you have a caterpillar living in there. From that point on, the caterpillar will turn into an eating machine. You'll have to keep the floor of the cage clean. My wife and I cut out a piece of vinyl or paper towels to place on the bottom of the cage. You will need to dismantle the cage, pull out the vinyl and clean it, then replace it with clean vinyl and leaves. If you don't keep the cage clean, a fungus will form and could possibly kill the caterpillars. Between uses, meaning once you finish with a cage and are going to use it again, you want to clean that out with a bleach solution so that the next residents will have a nice clean area and there aren't any germs left over to kill a caterpillar. The caterpillars will eat for about 12 to 15 days before transforming into a chrysalis. Right there you can see, this is a perfect example of a caterpillar. Once they reach the point where they're going to turn into a chrysalis, will go into what's called a J hang. He will hang like that for about 24 hours, and then this is crazy. If you get an opportunity to see it, he will split his head open and start. This is his skin. His skin will start rolling up to the top of the chrysalis, as it shows here and here, and they attach themselves with a little web. Looks like a spider web, and that skin piece will eventually fall right off, and he'll leave the chrysalis in place. And that happens real fast. You have to be lucky to be able to see it. You're going to look in the cage and see a caterpillar in there 1 minute. You go back 5 minutes later and the caterpillar's gone, but there's a green thing hanging there. That's the chrysalis. The chrysalis will hang for about 12 to 15 days, just as the caterpillar took that long to be able to turn into a chrysalis. Then the miracle of nature happens. The chrysalis will begin to lighten up from green to clear, so clear that you can see the shape and color of the monarch butterfly inside it. At this time, the monarch is ready to emerge. The chrysalis will then begin to crack and break apart and release a monarch the size of a quarter. This is an amazing thing to watch. The butterfly will hang for about 4 minutes after being released from the chrysalis. During that 4 minutes, you can sit there and watch him, and he will be the size of a quarter, and in 4 minutes he'll be a full-blown, beautiful monarch butterfly. It's amazing, amazing thing to watch. From that point on, the monarch will dry out its wings for about 4 hours. Release the butterfly, and a day when no wind or rain, but also within 24 hours. Yeah, you want to release them within 24 hours. If you run into a problem, you never know what the weather's going to be. It could be storming outside when this happens, or it could be raining, windy, whatever. You don't want to release them at that time. You'd have to keep them until at least the following day. Okay, that's one of mine. My wife happened to grab the camera at the right time. That's him wiggling around on that video, and you'll see his skin starts to move up higher and higher on its body, and eventually he'll be looking like the guy right next to him, and it'll be a chrysalis. And it's amazing they can wiggle around like that. It's really sort of fun to watch. This whole process is a lot of fun to do, by the way. I mean, you don't have to, I'm not a biologist, and she's not an entomologist, and Bev has been in the business for 10 years, and she's a master gardener. That is her claim to fame. But she doesn't have any degrees in this kind of stuff either. So you people are just as average as I am, I guess, I hope. I don't know if you have any kind of degrees or not, but you don't need it. It's something very, very easy to learn by yourself. Okay, is he done? Oh, the skin was hanging up. Okay, there you go. The end result, when you're looking at that chrysalis, he's still in his chrysalis, that monarch butterfly is. And as you can see, you get to that point where you can see his body inside there, inside that chrysalis. It's imminent that he's about ready to come out. You can see it's going to start wiggling around and opening up right now. My wife took this video too, believe it or not. This is absolutely amazing.
And this is all real time? Right?
Pardon me?
This is all real time right now?
Yeah.
It's usually in the morning, isn't it?
Yeah.
9, 10 o'clock.
Between 9 and 10 o'clock. I have to get these guys timed. Almost every time it's right about that time. There is a butterfly, quarter size, just got out of his chrysalis right there. And scientists, they don't have any kind of an explanation for this whole procedure right here. They don't know how it happens. And if you think about it, it really is a miracle that this takes place with something as simple as a butterfly.
There's liquid in the body. You'll see the body is kind of fat. It pumps the liquid out into the wings, and that's how the wings expand. And then after it's expanded, you'll see the body's the normal narrow.
Yeah, he's got a little tiny hydraulic pump inside him. I used to work for Parker Hannifin hydraulic division, and we didn't make anything that tiny. I can guarantee you that right now.
If you have to hold on to them and not release them because of weather, do you need to feed them?
Yes, we do.
Well,
And
you don't need to, but.
we have that video too, don't we? Okay, well, there you go. He's getting bigger already. And I'm telling you, it happens so fast in front of your eyes. It's just, you can't believe you're seeing it happen. It's really something. Now you got various situations. There's a perfect jay hanger right here. That's the one I think that just popped out. You got a couple of empty ones. And I don't know why this happened. Last year it happened to us where all these caterpillars started jay hanging in this one area. And I don't know why that happened, but I was a little worried about if they were going to bump into each other and have a problem, but it never did.